Fats, simplified. We eat chains of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats and break them up into their amino acid, glucose, and fatty acid links that we use to build our tissues and burn for our energy needs. If you live in a developed part of the world, getting the right proteins and the carbohydrates is very easy. But getting the right fats is extremely difficult. There are two essential fats that we are unable to make and that we need to get from our foods: omega-3s and 6s, which are essential for healthy membranes. Membranes enclose and define cells and regulate what goes in and what goes out. Everything has a membrane, from the organelles in our cells to the organs in our bodies and our skin that enclose them. Membranes can be likened to walls of houses. Weak membranes are like weak walls and roofs. The omegas work as a team, and unfortunately there is a drastic shortage of omega-3s. Only by having a good balance of omega-3s to 6s can we be ensured that our membranes are healthy. The same properties that make omega-3s responsible for the quick drying paints on our walls, cured by light, air, and temperature, makes usable omega-3s extremely rare to find. The high temperatures used to extract oils from seeds leaves the oil deficient in omega-3s and leaves us with not only very weak membranes, but also with heavy piles of useless fat that we have to lug around. Scientists, in their attempt to make us thinner, produce synthetic fats called trans fats that, like plastic bags, block up and otherwise suffocate us. When we are blocked up with trans fats, we can no longer produce vital components needed to ensure that our blood, with all its components, flow as smoothly as if it was oiled. It takes about 1 month for our bodies to clean up and remove the harmful trans fats. Fats have other components that are vital for our well-being. Vitamin D3 and K2 make their home in fat. Vitamin D3s are like workmen installing windows to let fresh air and sunshine in. Vitamin K2s are like workmen making cement that make the walls strong and that regulate the flow of blood from being as smooth as if oiled to being dammed up in a clot whenever and wherever we get cut. While the omega-3s and 6s build our membranes, vitamin D3s and K2s ensure, like engineers, that the membranes are strong with adequate windows and doors. Vitamin D3 is made by our skin from cholesterol when sun exposure is adequate. Vitamin K2 is made by our gastrointestinal bacteria when there are enough of them. Vitamin D3 is responsible for enhancing intestinal absorption of calcium, which it uses to build strong blood vessels. Vitamin K2 uses calcium to build strong bones, teeth, and clots blood like beavers build dams. Only by having a good balance of D3s to K2s can our calcium be properly used and distributed where it is needed. Scientists, in their attempt to make us all thinner, remove fat from foods. The improved foods then become too unappetizing to market, so scientists, in their attempt to improve marketing, replace the fats with sugars. There is a boom to the pharmaceutical industry and to the healthcare industry as it makes people fatter and less healthy while making a few businessmen fatter and more wealthy.